that was kind of dull. That's a little bit better. Okay, Capricorn, hello. I'm here to give you some insight and guidance for the full moon in Libra, which is going to be tomorrow on the 28th. So, first, I want to thank you guys for the views. You guys came in second for the most views, so I really appreciate it. So, I decided to give you guys a little treat. So, let's see what the full moon in Libra wants you to know. Libra rules the 7th house. So, the 7th house is all about your relationship and your partnership. So, your relationships and partnerships will be highlighted. This could be, your relationships with others or your relationship with yourself. Okay, the full moon during this time, the full moon is all about fulfillment. It's gratitude. It's reflection. So you're gonna pair that up with relationships and partnerships. Some of you could be experiencing fulfillment in your relationships. There's maybe a need to show more gratitude within your relationships, or it will be a time for showing gratitude. Also, it could be a time for reflecting on your relationships, maybe how far you have come in your relationships or partnerships, or maybe what role you're playing in your relationships. Okay, so let's just take a look and see what message the full moon in Libra has for you, Capricorn. Okay, we have Destiny. And I'm using a Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards here. And so this is a neutral color. This is the crown chakra. So the crown chakra talks about embracing the spirit of universal consciousness. And as you see here, it's destiny. Okay, so some of you Capricorns, or a lot of you Capricorns, are on a spiritual journey. I'm also hearing there could be a fight between light and darkness. Okay, there's a sense of like duality here. Okay, light and dark. So I see here that you are destined to be on this journey. Okay, some of you are may be somewhat confused. You may not know which direction to take, but just understand that it's really important for you to embrace the spirit of universal consciousness, being more aware of yourself, being more aware of your surroundings, because when you're able to do that, then there's not much question. Yeah, there may be some questions along the way, but there'll be there wouldn't be a lot of confusion. Okay, there also wouldn't be like a pull between light and darkness. You kind of just exist in the middle, like kind of like that high priestess energy. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay, so when you're more aware, you're not pulled from one side to the other. You're kind of in the middle. You're centered, right? So we have workaholic. Wow. So some of you Capricorns are workaholics. This is blue. So blue is the throat chakra. And this card is about, finding your way of expressing yourself. So finding your way of expressing yourself, and this could be your own unique way. So workaholic. So this card here, it looks like some grapes are drawing or painting here. Okay, and it talks about creativity. So I really feel like it's really important, Capricorn, that you find some way to express yourself creatively. Okay, some of you may communicate in like a black and white way where it's hard for others to understand you. I'm also hearing there's like an energy of like being very short. So within your relationships, your partnerships, it's really important that you express yourself colorfully. This may be a call for you to get more in touch with your emotions, get more in touch with who you are, so it's easier for you to communicate effectively, being more comfortable with who you are as well. Okay, also there may be some issues with being a workaholic. Maybe you're burnt out, you're tired, so it may be a need for you to express yourself, maybe to your coworker, or your supervisor, and express that maybe you're working too much. But Capricorns, they're all about the bag, they're all about the money, they're all about being prosperous, but there has to be an off switch here. Okay, so some of you are needing to express yourself and just speak up. Okay, speak up and express that maybe you're working too much. But for others of you, this is a need for you to be more colorful with your expressions. Okay, forgiveness. So Capricorn, there's someone that you're needing to forgive, okay? Going back to this workaholic card here, which is the card for the throat chakra. Some of you may be over communicating and it just kind of splatters everywhere. So just be more aware of how you're communicating, what roles you're playing in your connections, and you know how the outcomes are. You know, if you find yourself in a situation where you're constantly at odds with people, you may need to reevaluate, you know, maybe reflect on what role you're playing or what role other people are playing. But this card, forgiveness, this is purple. So this card is the third eye. So it talks about you learning to see without sight. Okay, so this is very spiritual. So learning to see without sight. So with forgiveness, it's really important for you to forgive anyone who has done you wrong, anyone who has crossed you or committed an offense against you. It's really a call for you to forgive. Yeah, for some of you, it may take some time, but it's really hardened you. It's created some type of callous, okay? And since that has happened, it makes it hard for you to see without sight. It makes you hard to really discern, okay? It makes it hard for you to really experience true spirituality in a way. That's for some of you. So it's a call for you to forgive. If it's not forgiving someone else, it's forgiving yourself, okay? It's forgiving yourself. I really feel like something has happened with some of you guys. Maybe you were doing something with good intentions and, you know, something happened, you know, that maybe was not so great, okay, but the intentions were good, okay? It's a call for you to really forgive yourself or forgive the person, okay? It's really important. All right. You are on this path for a reason, okay? Also, you're required to put in a lot of work into this path that you are on, okay? And I really feel this has something to do with a connection, a partnership, a relationship. There's a lot of work that's needing to be put in, okay? Because we have someone here, or they're little grapes, and you see that this grape is doing the painting, the other one looks like it's directing, right? So it's teamwork. It's teamwork. So there may be a need for more teamwork within your partnerships, within your relationships, okay? It's maybe a desire for that, okay? Alright, and some of you could be desiring for someone to forgive you, okay? And in return, it's made you feel hardened. So for those of you who are waiting on an apology, just let go. Forgive yourself and keep moving forward. Don't get hung up on someone not apologizing to you. That's for some of you. Okay, let's see what the crystal reading cards have to say, okay? Okay, so we have acceptance. Wow. So acceptance, I really feel like this goes hand in hand with destiny here. So it's a call for you guys to really accept during this time. Accept how things are. You know, we go through challenges, okay? And it's really important that when we go through challenges, we accept them. It doesn't mean that we lay down and be defeated. I'm not saying that, but accept how things are and then look at different ways to overcome, okay, that challenge or that adversity. It could be simple as changing your perspective or physically doing something, changing your environment, you know, changing jobs, something like that. But it's really important that as you're going through this journey, okay, and during this full moon in Libra, it's really important that you find some type of acceptance of your situation or acceptance of yourself. Some of you are needing to really accept yourself because this card here, it's pink, so it's the heart chakra. Okay, so you're needing to accept something in regards to the matters of the heart. Okay, accept things for how they are or how things has, you know, played out. Accept how they are. Accept yourself. Accept others. Wow, self-love. Look at that. And I feel like this goes hand in hand with forgiveness, okay? When we're able to forgive ourselves, we then have self-love. We're then able to love others, okay? So it's really important that you have self-love. Like I said, some of you could be be working way too much, okay? You need to love yourself enough to just chill out and relax and just be, okay? That's for some of you. And then success, look at that. Okay, so you Capricorns are going to be experiencing success. Okay, of course it could be during this full moon in Libra, or it could be happening sometime in the summer, because this success, the Orpiment, I can't say the name, Orpiment, this is a hot energy. So this is summer energy. Okay, it also could be taking place in Aries season. We are now in Aries season, so you could be experiencing this success sooner than later. But if not, this could be during the summertime. So there definitely will be success. I do see that things are going to be balancing out. I really feel like these things will be balancing out once you forgive yourself, okay, or forgive others, okay. Once you speak up and express yourself more creatively, okay. Some of you are really need to express yourself creatively, and try not to be so bland, you know, black and white with your communication, short with your communication, okay. Speak up. Also, you know, with teamwork, partnerships, you know, you're going to be very successful in that. Okay, so just trust that you are on the right path. A lot of you are asking, am I on the right path? You definitely are. Okay, so just continue to move forward, accept things for how they are, continue to overcome. Okay, accept yourself for who you truly are as well. Okay, forgive yourself for the mistakes, and there's going to be success here. So I'm really excited for you Capricorns, okay? So please like, share, and subscribe. And if you're interested in a personal reading with me, I can't even talk, feel free to send me a message through my website. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the month, and I'll see you guys next month for your monthly reading. God bless.